rise to support the bill, although with some reservations. This bill, which seeks to amend our constitution, introduces, as the previous speaker said, no new principle at all. It only facilitates the implementation of a principle already adopted by Parliament and by the country. It is an enabling bill to protect the enactments which have been passed by the various states legislatures in the country. As everybody knows, certain enactments were struck down by the courts, by the Supreme Court in some cases, and by the High Courts in some other cases, on the ground that some of the provisions of those enactments were violative of certain articles of the Constitution. Para. The validity of the Land Reforms Act has been challenged. Now, what is to be done? I think there are only two alternatives before us. Either we have to give up once and for all the whole principle of land reforms, or we have to amend the constitution in such a way that the principle of land reforms is protected. There is no other way. Some honorable members are vociferous about the sanctity of the Constitution. But who wants the sanctity of the Constitution to be violated? It is being argued that this bill violates the fundamental rights enshrined in the Constitution. The right to inquire and hold property guaranteed by one of the articles of the Constitution is interpreted as the right of the landlord to exploit the peasants and amass unearned income. Of course, they do not speak for the landlord. They speak for the entire agrarian population. They speak for the small downtrodden peasant proprietors. But does this bill hurt the peasant proprietors? The bulk of the peasant proprietors in our country hold only very small parcels of land. According to the census of agricultural holdings, 82% of the agriculturists hold below 5 acres of land. The bill does not speak to dispose them these millions of small peasants' priorities. Only a small number of persons owning large estates, owning large proprietary rights, only a few big landlords will be affected. In the name of Rotwari settlements, these landlords have amassed extensive plots of land, extensive holdings. They do not cultivate the land themselves. Some of them cultivate their land with the help of hired labor, and others farm them out to tenants, subtenants, or sharecroppers. Over.